Hello, Neverland Knights. All right, today's activity, we're going to go back to our ramps and rollers activity that we did a few weeks ago, but we're going to build on it with this idea of friction, and we're going to turn it into a race. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's get to it. There is going to be a link in the description to another Mystery Science lesson that you can go through. It's awesome, does a great job explaining what forces are happening here with friction and weight and gravity and all that stuff, and it does a great job, much better than I could do in the time that I'm given this. If not, that's okay. Try what I'm doing, build some racers, race them down, see if you can make one faster than the other. That's the whole goal of this. We're figuring out this idea. How does friction affect how quickly something can slide down a ramp? Okay, looking at materials, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to set up some sort of ramp that your races are going to be on. Now I found a nice smooth board. Cardboard also works. If you have like some plastic or something, that would also work as well. And then you need something that you can prop that board up on to make a nice steep ramp. The next thing you're going to need is just random little things that have different textures and surfaces on them. And these are going to be our racers. So I found a plastic bag, a playing card, a little bit of cardboard that I cut off of a cereal box. I got a Jenga piece here that I was like, hey, I could use that. A bottle cap, and even a Lego. Couple quick notes here. First, find your own materials. You don't have to copy mine. Be creative with what you find for your racers. And second, no wheels allowed. We want to see how the surfaces move together without any rolling going on. Now the pennies, these are for adding weight, because sometimes when something is too light, it's not going to slide down the slide. So I'm actually going to take 2 pennies and I'm going to attach 2 pennies to each of my materials. Now you don't have to use pennies, you can use whatever kind of weights you have around the house. But the idea is to make this a fair test. You don't want to have one racer be super light, like this plastic bag without any weight on it weighs nothing basically. But this Jenga block weighs a lot more, and that wouldn't be really a fair test. So now I'm going to take my racers, and I've found a little piece of metal here that I'm going to put across because I want to make it fair. And then I'm just going to put all my racers that I can fit up on this metal of my different kinds. And then we're going to have a race. Now I'm trying to make it fair. I'm putting them all on the same thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Now, they all went pretty fast, and it was hard for me to tell which one was the best or which one went the fastest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the angle of my board. I'm going to make my ramp not as steep, so then things go a little bit slower and it's easier for me to see. To recap today's activity, you're finding some things to slide down a ramp, and what you're looking for is you're looking for things that you think might go slowly down the ramp or faster down the ramp based on what the material feels like. This activity is going to give you a sense of how friction affects something simple like going to a playground and sliding. And again, I want to direct you to that Mystery Science website if you're able to go. It's I spent some time with it this morning. It's seriously an awesome place to go, and it really does a great job setting up the experiment for you and explaining some of the science behind it. Okay, Neverland Knights, that's all I have for you today. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.